In this video we're taking a quick look at this. It's the OnePlus Ryobi Area Light, and it's pretty damn bright. Right, so we're going to pop open this Ryobi 18 volt area light. So as with the previous Ryobi products, this is part of the OnePlus system using 18 volt battery packs. So this particular light has 1800 lumens, weighs about 1.3 kilograms, and as with most things has a 1-year warranty. In terms of obviously the technology, it's LED based light with a 4 amp hour battery. Should get around 240 minutes of usage time, with a 1.5 amp hour battery around 90 minutes. We kind of talk a bit more about it, but the thing that's really good about it is kind of the swivel mount and how you can kind of hook it or connect it onto things and able to use it in kind of awkward positions. So just gonna pop it down the table whilst we take a knife to open things up and take a look at what you get inside the box. So we look inside the box, as is usual with Ryobi, just some cardboard and then the item itself in a plastic bag, which we will pop out and pop to the one side. Okay. So as mentioned, at 1.3 kilograms, it's got a decent weight to it, obviously without the battery in, and it's a top mounted battery system. Let's pop that to one side. You get the user manual and the usual bump about how many different devices you can use this system with. But this is it. This is the battery system. So to take a quick look around it, we're kind of going into all the details, but I still love the Ryobi colours. But we have the lock adjustable kind of wing nut here, which means you can move this nice and freely. So we look at kind of the mounting. Obviously it's obvious that you can kind of just mount it straight away flat on a table, have this pointing down up in the sky or whatever. We obviously can adjust things here again with the nut. Also has kind of, I don't know what you call it, like peg mounting or something. You could kind of easily slot this on to perhaps some shelving. I don't think it's going to work on here, it's not that kind of shelving, but anything with a little lip on you can kind of mount this to. And the other thing that I think is kind of ingenious is this kind of little hook. So again, you could hook this onto something and then obviously by adjusting the light round, use it on whatever it is that you needed to use it on. So again, really versatile light. You can feel that the construction quality is really nice. Again, this has, in optimal conditions, about an 8 meter kind of distance to the beam, but it's a very wide beam, right? So we're not trying to get a long way down a field or something. This is for a work like perhaps you're doing painting in a room, or you're working under a car and you need some really good light. This is basically what this is all about. So let's try a couple of batteries in here so you can see how it works. Take this protective cover off, get ready for it. Oh, a little bit of stickiness. I'll work on getting that off a bit later. Right, so just ignore a little bit of the plastic residue there. I need to get some glue on there or something later. But let's plug in a couple of batteries to see how it works. So we're going to try a 1.3 amp hour battery and a 4 amp hour battery. So again, the mounting system, as you'll be familiar with Ryobi, just slots in the back here. And we have a simple on-off button at the top here. So basically just on and off. And we can see here kind of how that beam pattern is. So again, we'll pop this outside in a moment. Just quickly change back or over to the 4 amp hour battery, see if we get any noticeable distance in light. It seems about the same to me. So let's just pop outside and see how much of the garden it lights up for comparison. Okay, so hopefully you could tell that it gives off a really nice kind of wide beam pattern. And one of the best things about the fact this is LED is when you're working under a car in close proximity, it's not going to get hot. So you're not going to end up sweating really badly when you're trying to kind of do that touching of the paint or working under the car. I know in the past when I've been working and had a halogen light on that's a similar kind of size, the heat kind of gets unbearable after a while. So it's really good to have something like this for that, doing those kind of jobs. The only kind of couple of things just to keep in mind, obviously this is kind of back end weighted, so when you take the battery out it will tend to try and want to fall over if the ground isn't even, so keep that in mind. And I think really for me the only negative I can say is in some ways it would be kind of nice to have the ability to vary the light a little bit. I mean, it is kind of super bright and it'd be nice to have perhaps a higher and a lower option, but apart from that I think this is a really good light, especially for, like I said, working in close proximity where you want bright light but you don't want it to be making you any more hot and sweaty than you are already from the work you're doing. Thanks for watching this video. A thumbs up would be really appreciated. If you're interested in other geek type videos, please consider subscribing to Spectrum Geeks. Why not also follow us on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. And before you leave, why don't you check out one of these other videos that may be of interest. Thanks again for watching.